stats. I mean, women today love the game more. They have more knowledge than ever before. They are fanatical about the game. In fact, Shanika Dabney, who is one of our producers here at HLN, has her own website called chicksinthehuddle.com. And it's kind of a website where, you know, women can go and kind of like talk to other women who know about football. And we talked to her about the growing popularity and the growing demographic of women in football.
Women make up more than 40% of football fans. That's huge. And when you think about the fact that fantasy football membership, the number of women who own a fantasy team, that doubled just last year. I mean, we love this game, and the league is taking notice, and you can tell from the commercials. It's not, you know, the twins from the beer commercial anymore. That's not how women play into ad space.
It makes very good points right there. You know, now it's not just about the fact that women are involved, you know, in football as fans. They're changing the way that they talk to women as far as football advertisements. Now it's no longer, you know, talking down to women or whatever. It's including women in the advertising for football fans. And, of course, football fanatics come in all shapes and sizes. And right now, of course, in Charlotte, you have the Democratic National Convention. We heard from Panthers fan Cheryl. She called us from the Democratic National Convention's host city of Charlotte to say she would like to see the Panthers' Cam Newton and Steve Smith on her presidential ticket.
If Cam Newton picks Steve Smith as his running mate, Cam would win. The president might be in town, but we are Cam Nation in Charlotte. Whether he's here or not, it's okay.
You have a lot of support right there for those two. And Erica called us to prove that she's the biggest and brightest Packers fan ever.
I was a sophomore in high school, and I put absolutely everything on that I had that was Packers, including the Christmas lights that I own. And I actually sat by an outlet so I could plug myself in and light up with all the Christmas lights around my neck.
Devotion. That is devotion, plugging yourself into the wall to show that you're a big Packers fan. And a great point that Leslie made from Miami. She called to say that she's been a lifelong Dolphins fan. And Leslie told us that she's noticed in the past few years the NFL is really embracing women fans.
The NFL is starting to embrace women. You know, they do the crucial catch every year in October where all the players participate and wear pink. And then you have each team does like a informational type thing, like a women's organization.
Another one of our viewers, Karen, called us to say that she's formed a group called the Sexy Eaglettes. And right there you go, oh, well, wait a minute, that could be sexist in the whole thing. No, she says her girlfriends get all glammed up to go to the Eagles games, but they scream louder than any of the guys around them.
I'll see a penalty. I'll see like, oh, that's holding. And everybody looks at me like, what? What did she just say? How do you know that? So it's a lot of fun to kind of show people that, hello, I am very intelligent. I do know a lot about the game. And it's not just the outward appearance. I mean, we do have fun with the whole Sexy Eaglets aspect. But, you know, the reason we're so into the game is for the game itself and for football and the community of it.
And you know, continue with that whole behind-the-scenes theme that we talked about. You know, when we were pitching the story, somebody said, well, can you get women to call in? I put one tweet on my Twitter account and then one post on my Facebook page. I had hundreds of women saying, yes, yes, we're football fanatics. We want to talk to you and the whole thing. So that's the thing that we really look at in this year of the NFL, how it's no longer, you know, oh, it's time for football season and the wives go in one room and the men go in the other. It's all together now. And you see women getting together at sports bars as much as men do. And it's a great thing.
And women are playing fantasy football more than ever as well, right?
Fantasy football numbers among women have doubled in the last year. It's